The family was kind of new in the town, but they had been living there. They invited kids from their son's class. They invited kids from the Taekwondo studio. They had asked for RSVPs, but y'all know nobody responds to RSVPs. If they do respond to RSVPs, they respond at the last minute, or they say yes and then they don't show up. There's a million different. In fact, as I was Googling this, I found entire threads of discussions and articles for parents trying to help parents know how to make other parents RSVP to birthday parties because they were afraid of this happening to their kids. Like there's an entire advice area out in the internet world teaching us how to manipulate one another into responding to RSVPs. I was talking to Crystal just this morning. She's back working the sound, but we were lamenting the fact that you send out invitations on Planning Center, which is how we organize the volunteers, and nobody responds. Or half the people respond. And Crystal's idea was great. She said, I always respond. And the reason I always respond is because I used to be the one who sent the invitations. And I would be nervous, waiting. Who's going to come? Who's not? Who am I going to have to? And I'm going to have to follow all this up. And so Crystal's solution was just assign the most egregious violators to have to be the one sending the invitations, and then they'll get it. It's painful when you send invitations and no one responds. It's painful when you invite people and they say yes, but then don't show up. It's even painful, but not quite so much, when they don't respond, and then at the last minute they tell you they're coming, so you have to run out to the grocery store to buy more food. But this family, they invited their kids' class, they invited the Taekwondo studio. They got the party ready for their 9-year-old son, and no one, not one kid, showed up. Happy 9th birthday. I don't know about you, but I can't imagine the pain that those parents felt on behalf of their child. It got me to thinking, I wonder how God feels. A lot of the imagery of the New Testament and of the Old Testament is that heaven is like a banquet. It's like a wedding party. It's a big gathering in heaven, and everybody's invited. I wonder how God feels when we start offering up excuses, and when we respond with maybe, or when we politely decline the invitation. I wonder how God feels knowing that the invitation is out there over and over and over again, and it's the best invitation imaginable, and only a small portion of people bother to even say whether or not we're coming.